everyone, Courtney here. Are you struggling to get into a company that looks like the perfect fit for your product? You've tried many ways to get in and are about to give up. But is there another way you haven't tried yet? Today, we will dissect what some of those ways might be. Remember this rule of thumb: never give up on a company if they haven't seen your sell sheet. Listen to episode 46 for more talk on this. This episode is the 9th Quick Byte of the podcast. Quick Bytes are 5-minute episodes about a particular topic and action that should take 5 minutes or less to complete. The goal of these episodes is to make important actions small and achievable. Welcome to episode number 66. Let's get into it. There are two types of ways employees of a company communicate. Internal communication happens between employees, while external communication happens with their consumers and the public. Often companies will have two different email addresses for this, with different email patterns used, and or certain departments that are front-facing, such as PR, sales, and customer service. That means most of the general public will communicate with that company in these ways. The company states. That means most of the general public will communicate with that company in the ways the company states on the website and social media. That includes email addresses, phone numbers, physical location addresses, live chats, contact us forms, portals, and their social media, which is often Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And then there are ways to communicate from employee to employee. And those emails are not meant for public means, but are often findable through email databases such as Apollo.io, Hunter.io, ZoomInfo, Owler, and RocketReach. You can also find these email addresses to a variety of titles via trade show lists and other industry resources and associations, and lists that are often meant for business-to-business interactions. Or you can use LinkedIn to connect with and directly message a person who works at a company. Our goal as a product licensor is to become a detective and have a conversation with the decision maker who is open to looking at our product concept, which means we have to pass the external barrier into internal communications. We can do that by either getting a reply from an internal email we found or using external communications to be directed to someone internally. So you need to think, with your detective hat on, what are the ways to get into a company? Some have a pretty strong barrier between internal and external communications, and it's near impossible to talk to someone inside that doesn't normally interact with the public. While others only have a phone number and no email addresses to use. Every company is different. Your goal is to get in, and this often means trying many different ways to get in, with many follow-ups until you find yourself talking with the decision maker for products. Make sure that you don't just send your concept to anyone, but to someone who can make those decisions at a company. Remember this: never accept a no from someone who can't give you a yes. If it's not normally their position to do so, then why would you accept the no? For example, if a person at a support or help email said that you can send the sell sheet over to them, you certainly can, but if they say they are not interested, why would you accept that no? Never accept a potentially false no. Find other people. And for this quick bite, I'm going to use the exercise in episode 46 as your action. I challenge you to go back to your hit list and maybe even your first or oldest product that still makes sense for the current market, and find a company towards the very beginning of your list that you gave up on a while ago and find new ways to get in. And when you do, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know by messaging me on LinkedIn so I can celebrate with you. Be a detective. Write down all the ways you can get into a company. Use those methods. follow up, and never accept a no.